It's a very special day on the calendar. Noche Latina, commemorating the NBA's connection to Latin heritage and culture. Joined by Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson.
And there's always a little bit of animosity when these teams get together. But that is why it's a great rivalry.
They just know each other so well. Very few surprises. Likely it'll come down to which team can execute best.
Now here's Lowry. Pass to Butler. Shot clock at 5. Drives to the hoop. And it's Butler with the jam.
An incredibly determined player. Butler is very hard to stop. Jimmy plays the game with passion. A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground. Well, it's been 8 years since LeBron won his 4th MVP trophy. A player who's regarded as the best of his generation. Hard to argue he shouldn't have more.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
James with the ball. Picked up by Lowry. James can't get it to go. And LeBron has admitted some irritation with the MVP voting in the past.
Yes, B.A. He's come in second in the vote 4 times. That's tied with Jerry West and Larry Bird for the most in NBA history. This is a guy accustomed to deciding outcomes.
Oh, my goodness!
Watch out! Respect. LeBron showing the artistry that other players could only dream of.
Outside for Butler. 4-3. James with the block. Here's Westbrook. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Back to Monk. From downtown. And he buries his first look.
It's empowering to play with LeBron because if you get open, he will find you.
Left side Butler. Over Howard. For 3, Lowry. And he buries his first look.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's James. Can't hit that one. And Miami will go the other way with it. And their first look at this year's Lakers squad. Outside Butler. To the middle. It's stolen by James. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. Miami trailing. Lowry outside. From deep. The Lakers with a rebound. This game coming after a loss versus the Raptors.
Honestly, they were just outclassed in that one. We thought it would be a tough night for them, and it was.
Ugly, ugly display. I thought they'd be more competitive, but I was wrong.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Lowry's got 5 now. Smitty, it's a challenge for coaching staffs to keep their players sharp when it gets this late in the season, right?
It's one of the toughest aspects of the job, B.A. X's and O's, they take a back seat right now. It's about keeping players engaged in the process.
It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Westbrook. And Westbrook slams it home.
And look at Westbrook lifting off, taking flight off the drive for a big dunk.
To the paint. Outside Robinson. Inside. Here's Tucker. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Tucker's got his second basket.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Here's Butler. Rebound by the Lakers. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first. Banked it in off the glass.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
And he makes it. 9 points in the game.
His fourth make in 5 tries, and we're just getting started.
And it's blocked by Butler.
Beautiful anticipation by Jimmy Butler. He sees the shot, and he's right there to block it.
Pass to Adebayo. And here's Lowry. 3 seconds left. And it's good on the lay-in. Lowry's got 11. It's all tied in Miami. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
And here's Westbrook. 14 points his last outing. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. When speaking about LeBron James, Commissioner Adam Silver said he's certainly one of the league's hardest workers. Which has as much to do with the success of his career as anything else. Also, off the court, it's incredible what he's done. He is a marvel in so many ways, but it all comes back to his focus and his dedication.
Thanks, Allie.
Oh, unlimited energy. That's what Westbrook brings. No problems bouncing off contact.
The shot by Butler, no good.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
His defender flying by him after that pump fake.
No hesitation on his move to the rim right there. For 3, Lowry. Howard grabs the miss.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
They're really working the paint now.
And we've heard those telling LeBron to shut up and dribble and stay out of it when it comes to social issues. Fortunately, he has no intention of standing on the sidelines. He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Pass to Tucker. Lowry outside. Back to Tucker. Outside for Butler. Shot clock at 6. Over Howard. And they recover it. Butler's got space. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Butler's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. And LeBron not just raising his voice, he's helped others do the same. His More Than a Vote initiative instrumental in getting record numbers to the polls, Smitty.
Opening up NBA arenas as voting centers. You want a government by the people, for the people. The ballot is how you do it.
You really get it all with Russell Westbrook. His versatility as a player is truly exceptional. That's what allows him to crank out triple-doubles one after another.
And that one drops. Butler's got 8 points.
You love how fearless Butler can be, charging through contact to get his shot.
Westbrook. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts. And while Westbrook has led the league in triple-doubles many seasons, I think that stat is also a testament to his hustle.
Yeah, when it comes to pure energy, Westbrook is maybe unmatched. He's the ultimate hard worker. Every minute he's on the floor, he's doing his best to make an impact on the game.
A nice shot by Butler.
This second quarter, he's been much better, improving over that slow start.
1 for 3. Second chance shot. And it's finished off inside by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 10 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Pass to Monk. All alone. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. And now it's a 12-point Los Angeles lead. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for Los Angeles.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
I also like what they've done on the fast break in their first half tonight. They're taking it to them.
Can't cash in the 10-footer. And so here is Miami. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
They failed to create enough good looks. The ball movement just wasn't quite where it needed to be.
You know, they take 1 step forward, 2 steps back, and exercise in frustration.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yes, getting a little ahead of himself on that play.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. And so here is Miami. A 12-point game. Here's Lowry. Missed inside.
Oh, I don't believe that. He's better than that. Come on.
For 3, James. Here's James on the wing. 1 for 3. Sinks the tray. Monk's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Point guard skills and a power forward's body. The unique versatility of LeBron James. Yes, smart choice. I really like that play.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Butler on the wing. And there's the foul. It's on Malik Monk. That's his first foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Just 4 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
And whether or not he makes the all-defensive team, LeBron is one of the league's premier defenders.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. That'll be a 5-second call. All right, Grant, if you could be GM for one rebuilding team right now, which would it be?
Oh, wow. That's tough. I mean, you got the Grizzlies with Morant. You got the Pels with Zion. You got the Mavs with Doncic. You know, I'll probably stick with the Pelicans and Zion Williamson. I think he has a lot to offer and has the ability to dominate in this league.
You know, it's amazing to watch up close. LeBron, he's just a next-level athlete.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Anthony with a bucket.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And James launches it from deep. Rebound by the Heat.
I mean, it is crazy to think how far Jimmy Butler has come. I mean, didn't see a lot of the floor in his first 2 seasons. Then soon after, he made 4 straight All-Star games.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, the Heat culture is all about work, and this roster is littered with overachievers. Jimmy Butler said, quote, "The Miami Heat look for those diamonds in the rough. Players that are hungry, players that have some dog in them and play for one another. These guys do what it takes to be in the league for a while." Brian?
Boy, they compete, right, Allie? Thanks for that. And Butler in his career, Grant, he won Most Improved Player in 2015.
I mean, it's like he became a 20 points per game player overnight. You feel like Butler just needed a chance in the NBA. And I'll tell you what, he's made the most of everything he's had.
Adebayo grabs the board.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Back to Butler. From the arc. Counted from distance. Butler's got 7 now in this quarter.
We've seen Jimmy Butler develop his game each season. Now a threat to take over.
And you know, Grant, Bam Adebayo expanding his offensive game. He's got a legitimate shot. He's a legitimate threat from mid-range now.
I mean, Adebayo, he takes a lot of shots from mid-range. He does a good amount of damage with his shot. You figure it's just a matter of time before those become three-point attempts.
You have to be impressed by Bam Adebayo's playmaking. B.A., he has great vision for a big man, and he helps this team as another initiator.
Here's Anthony. The shot's good on the assist by James. Anthony's got his second basket of the game.
Nothing went right on that offensive possession except the result.
And Coach Steve Kerr of the Warriors, he said Adebayo reminds him of Draymond Green.
You know the reason why, B.A., they both are elite ball handlers at the 4 position. They both anchored the defense on their team. Bam Adebayo's definitely on his way.
Pass to Lowry. The 3. And again, Miami with a triple.
That's what you want to do. Work the ball to one of your premier scorers like Kyle Lowry and let him make a play.
And the Lakers call time here.
A capable scorer from all 3 levels. But what's really unique about Kyle Lowry is his physicality near the rim. He bullies defenders.
The Heat making a switch here. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Lakers call timeout. And some have said the pandemic increased the league's interest in a potential expansion. Grant, is that something you'd like to see?
You know, I wouldn't mind that at all. I mean, it just speaks to the league continuing to be popular and continuing to grow throughout the world. So we all know there'd be a hefty expansion fee, but there's some great markets out there that love the game of basketball and would really embrace a team. You know, one city that comes to mind, Seattle. So maybe it'll happen. I'm hoping it does.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
And it's Butler off the drive. Fires the three. And Lowry's good for three. Lowry's got 19.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
1 for 3. Over Hero. And again, no good by the Lakers. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Butler can't get it to go. And Westbrook slams it home.
Yeah, Westbrook has been fired up on offense. He's clearly dedicating himself to making an impact on the score.
His team hasn't picked up the slack, but he's doing everything he can do to win this game for them.
Well, it's hard to talk about Lowry without mentioning his fantastic defense.
Quick and physical with ball handlers. Tough to back down in the post and just brings the effort on every play.
Lowry, good. He's got 21.
When you think of Kyle Lowry, his scoring comes to mind. He's on a roll now.
Pass to Monk. Three-pointer. And another three for the Lakers.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Westbrook into the lane. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 14.
When it comes to attacking the lane, Westbrook is incredible. One of the best drivers in the league.
Lowry, no good.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And that one's good. Westbrook's got 24.
That's the area of the floor where Westbrook's efficiency scoring the ball is fantastic.
And the Lakers making a change here. Outside Butler. Lowry outside. Knocks it down from distance.
When Kyle gets dialed in at the arc, he is dangerous. Defense needs to tighten up the perimeter.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
He got it up. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been fantastic pushing the ball. Fast break points a key to this lead. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Driving to the basket. Uses the glass on the layup. Lowry's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
In such control driving to the hoop, Lowry's a veteran. He's seen everything in this league.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. And the technical free throw is good.
You know, the universal theme to Lowry's game is toughness. Mentally and physically, he tries to wear you down.
Pass to Oladipo. Back to Lowry. Just 4 to shoot. That one no good. And Los Angeles the other way now. They led by as many as 18. Next up, they'll face the Timberwolves in Minnesota. Here's James. And Hero grabs the board. Shoots from the baseline. Connects. The jumper drops. Lowry's got 29.
Well, we know Kyle Lowry is comfortable inside or outside, but his focus right now is hitting the mid-range jumper.
And the Lakers call time here.
And with Tyler Hero, he's shown he can score. He has a skill set to get consistent points and knows how to find his spots on the floor.
To hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Frank Vogel told the team earlier. He spoke about their approach going forward. He believes that this is a mental battle. He told his players how we think about each possession will determine the outcome. Let's stay locked in.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Double team on James. To the inside. Three-pointer, Anthony. Pass to Monk. And that one, good.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
Double team on James. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Bam Adebayo. And Hero is solid without the ball as well. Great movement.
Yeah, I mean, he's still improving in that area, but his backdoor cuts are getting better. He really knows how to get easy scores that way. Just needs to learn to not settle for those off-balance shots.
Butler can't get it to go.
So far, rebounding has been a big factor tonight.
It doesn't take much for LeBron to get going, which is what makes him so intimidating. Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
The long distance three is buried. James has got 31 points.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Here's Butler. Basket is good with the setup from Oladipo. Butler's got 4 points in the quarter.
Rising to the challenge. He's given them everything he's got.
The defender gets caught in a bad position. LeBron powerful enough to convert through contact. Let's see what he does at the line.
It's going to be on LeBron James. That'll be a second foul of the game. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Lakers.
What tremendous passing we've seen from them today. A very unselfish performance all around.
Another thing, they haven't missed a beat on the fast break in either half tonight.
Lowry with it. Picked up by James. And there's a defensive 3-second call. And so he hits the technical free throw. On defense, the Lakers. They led by as many as 18. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hero left side. And here's Butler outside. Rebound by the Lakers. Down low. Back to Adebayo. Pass to Butler. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
At the line,
Jimmy Butler, one of the great two-way wings we have. Some call him the most complete wing. Hard to argue with the defense he plays.
And with Butler in his defense, he is a menace. Brings intensity and energy every game.
Also add the versatility with who he can guard. Always a threat to come up with a steal. He's an elite defender.
Three-pointer, Anthony. Drains the triple.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Back to Lowry. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over. They're up by 13. There's a minute 17 left in the fourth quarter here. Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. Here's Lowry. Butler up top. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Butler's got 35 in the game.
We've seen that from Lowry for a long time. A fantastic passer of the basketball.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time. Outside Butler. That three's off the mark.
Trying to shoot himself out of his slump, and it's not going well.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds. They can shave the deficit to single digits right here. Butler on the wing. And it's Butler who slams it down.
Put this guy in the dunk contest. Jimmy Butler is ready to win it all.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Lakers.
They really had things going. Their offense carried them tonight, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., tonight, simply they won the battle of the field goal percentage. I mean, it made all the difference.
And you look at their record after tonight, 30 wins on the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They show tonight they take this team seriously, and the next two matchups between these two should be fun.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for LeBron James.
You know, he was flying around on both ends of the floor. Terrific energy and enthusiasm, and that rubbed off on his teammates. I thought he was a catalyst tonight.
When I think of Westbrook, I think of one of the most intense players ever to play the game. A true competitor doing whatever it takes to will his team to a win.
Pass to Monk. James outside. Shot is up. Off the mark. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill.
the home of the Raptors in wonderful Toronto. Welcome to the Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. For the Raptors, happy to be here in Toronto right now in the midst of a nice homestand.
Yeah, and they're in the middle of what could be the most demanding part of their schedule. This is the third game they'll play in 4 days. You've got some sore muscles, some tired legs when you hit a stretch like that.
And it's Butler missing. And here we go. Fast break. Van Vliet's got it. Count that one. And late in the season, we see playoff teams break resting their star players. Any excuse for lottery teams doing the same thing?
Not as far as the league is concerned. If they're healthy, what's the goal? Throwing away games is not acceptable.
Well, the speed and power of Butler, right? Hard to prevent him from scoring on the dribble drive.
The kick out to Barnes. Van Vliet outside. 4 on the shot clock. And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Shots good by Siakam.
Well, Pascal Siakam has such soft touch, and he uses his length to his advantage on the inside there.
Outside Lowry. Shoots from the baseline. He's off on that one. And Toronto will go the other way with it. This, of course, their first chance to play Miami this season. And you look at Lowry's numbers, remarkably similar, Doris, year after year after year.
Yeah, this guy has polished skills at both ends of the floor. He has seen absolutely everything you can see in the regular season or in the playoffs. Kyle Lowry is emerging as a mentor to younger guys in the NBA.
Oladipo. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
This is what you'd love to see more of from Victor Oladipo, the athleticism to be a factor on the glass.
Van Vliet outside. Here's Trent. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Hero. From down in the low post, it goes.
If you make a mistake against Jimmy Butler, this guy will find a way to make you pay. Pretty pass.
Trent with it. Now defended by Adebayo. Pass to Anunoby. Here's Siakam. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field. The Heat trail by 3. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Oh, how about the talent, the creativity? Butler with the highlight reel attack.
2 minutes left in the first.
Back to Van Vliet. .153 left in the first quarter. Barnes outside. The Raptors need to get a shot off. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Miami ball. Substitution for your Raptors. Cam Burke.
1:43 left in the first quarter. Here's Butler. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Butler's got 6 points.
Wow, very close to a potential and one. Butler converting through contact.
Pass to Achua. Back to Flynn. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Birch. That one's not going to go. And it's Miami the other way. Coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
I think it was a lot of bad decisions leading to a lot of poor looks. Patience was not their best quality in that basketball game.
And again, Toronto no up.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Well, gentlemen, you know the expression, go big or go home. Jimmy Butler attacking with ferocity.
Fred VanVleet.
And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. Oh, and here comes Flynn all alone.
Heat ball.
That's going to be over and back, not watching for the line that time.
And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided.
Here's Butler. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
VanVleet can't get it to go. On offense, here are the Heat. They're on a 16-7 run. Pass to Butler. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Precious Achiuwa.
It seems to me that over the course of time in this league, Jimmy Butler has learned just about every way there is to draw a whistle. So crafty.
And so Butler nails both of them.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
And that does it for the first quarter. Heat lead by 9. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also, and a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
Here's Trent. There's the drive. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Butler. Trying to get open is Adebayo. And slam dunk by Butler.
Over the course of time, the elevation in Jimmy Butler's game has been incredible. This guy is lethal offensively. You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
And Bam Adebayo, picked 14th in the 2017 draft, has made huge improvements throughout his career. Guy is a hard worker.
Connects from three-point range. VanVleet's got 6 in the quarter.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
We call that floor vision, gentlemen. Kyle Lowry with the pretty pass.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto. And Coach Spoelstra says that Adebayo continues to put in the work to improve.
And Kevin, you see it in his game every year. Never takes a summer off, comes back each fall with a new wrinkle to his repertoire.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After their trip to the NBA Finals in 2020, the Miami Heat is looking to get back to that championship round. Jimmy Butler says, we know what we're capable of. We want to get back to the finals. We can get back there. I like our chances against anybody, honestly. Nobody intimidates us. Kevin?
Great attitude. They've shown they can compete at the highest level, David. Thank you. The Heat leading by 9. Butler. Pass to Hero. Back to Butler. A second chance effort. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
That's his second personal foul.
And really hard to find more intense players than Jimmy Butler. This guy is 100% focused on winning at all times. One of the ultimate competitors in our league.
And with Butler and his intensity, Greg, it's a perfect fit for him in Miami.
And yeah, it can rub some players the wrong way, but it goes hand in hand with the culture here. Hard to imagine Butler on a team other than Miami.
Trent can't hit.
And what a day on the glass for a guy who's given up a lot of size out on the floor.
The kick outside to Butler. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
The Heat leading by 9. Outside Lowry. And they double up Butler. Back to Lowry. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
You know, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
To the inside. Here's Barnes. Count the basket. Barnes has got his first points of the night.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Here's Butler. Driving inside. The Heat get it back. And a new 14. Tries again. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Siakam.
Well, that's an example to me of the attack mindset of Jimmy Butler. Puts it on the deck, draws contact. Simple.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Heat foul.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his first.
All that he gives them on offense, Siakam's ability, Greg, to switch defensively is key for this team.
And he can legitimately stay in front of guards on the perimeter. I mean, this guy contests shots without fouling. You love the combination of focus and strong fundamentals.
Now, here's Butler. He's got 22 over Barnes. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal foul.
Well, how about Jimmy Butler, guys, and the commitment to becoming a legit star in this league? Think about coming out of Marquette without a reputation to now one of the toughest covers in the league. Incredible story.
And you have to like the way he's attacking the defense, drawing fouls and getting himself chances at the line this quarter.
To the middle. Now, here's Siakam. He has 7.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Raptors trail by 10. Outside Flynn. For the 3. They grab their own miss. Boucher. Nice D from Oladipo.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
They get it back. And Butler gets it to go. Butler's got the lead up to 12 now for the Heat.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Oladipo outside. Back to Butler. Over Barnes. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. It's the Heat, up by 12. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Now here's Van Vliet. Comes up empty down low.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Here's Van Vliet. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Lets it go with a 3. And that's good. Fred Van Vliet for 3. Van Vliet's got 9 points. And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree, Kevin. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at, trying to balance things out.
For 3, Van Vliet. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Good on the bucket.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Pass to Mikhailuk. Shot clock at 6.
Foul. Fred VanVleet. That's his 3rd personal foul.
Miami leading by 12. Jimmy Butler once again. Butler's got 34.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Van Vliet, right side. Pass to Mikhailuk. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. And Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would, based on how I played. But if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is. And you have to adapt and adjust. And that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it. But at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively. But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Pascal Siakam was the most improved player in 2019. He says, I love that I cannot be able to do something, but if I put in a lot of hours doing it, I can become good at it. The former 27th pick overall said, not to sound arrogant, but I saw this coming. Guys, he bet on himself.
He did. He was smart. He certainly put in the work. DA, thank you. Here's Butler. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his 2nd personal foul.
It's going to be on Precious Achiuwa. He's been getting to the line, made 6 of his 8 tries.
Jimmy Butler.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. 3 minutes gone now in the 3rd quarter. Right wing. Back to Flynn. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Anunoby has the open look. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Back to Butler. Inside. 4 on the clock. Pass to Lowry. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Lowry's got his first basket of the night.
Well, no fear in Kyle Lowry's game. This guy is happy to take it inside and seek you out.
Here's Trent. Back to Anunoby. Young in the corner. Here's Flynn. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Substitutions for your Raptors. Chris Boucher.
I'm Brian Anderson. With us tonight, two great basketball minds, Grant Hill and Steve Smith. Also, our reporter, Allie LaForce. And Grant, these teams both stacked in the front court.
Stacked indeed, VA. The versatility demanded in today's game, revolutionizing those positions. Now, it's not enough to just control the paint. You've got to do more.
A tireless worker. You don't have to call plays for Adebayo for him to score.
And it's Morant off the drive. And then Morant with the jam.
As creative as they come, John Morant has a style that's specifically his.
And it's Butler with the jam.
He throws it down with two hands. You know he won't mess that up.
Not this guy. He is a big-time finisher. Now here's Morant. Consistent production from him, averaging around 27.5 points a game. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Grizzlies. And here's Memphis.
And with Tyler Hero, he's shown he can score. He has a skill set to get consistent points and knows how to find his spots on the floor.
Now here's Morant. Uses the glass on the layup. Morant's got his second basket.
Look how Ja just glides through the contact. He's such a nimble player.
Here's Butler. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. That's on Steven Adams. And Hero is solid without the ball as well. Great movement.
Yeah, I mean, he's still improving in that area, but his backdoor cuts are getting better. He really knows how to get easy scores that way. Just needs to learn to not settle for those off-balance shots.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
With two hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
What body control from Morant. Able to take the hit and power through it all.
Here's Butler. And there are the Heat with another bucket.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
Pass to Adams. Lets the three fly. The Heat with the lead. And again, Jimmy Butler. Butler's got 10.
That's a fantastic dribble move from Butler. He's extremely confident with his dribble.
They get it back. Here's Bane. And here's Morant outside. Oladipo with the rebound. And it's Miami's ball. They're getting their first look of the season at the Grizzlies in this one.
These teams were similar last year, both in how they treated this head-to-head matchup and where they finished in the standings.
Win one, lose one. This might be the case again for both teams this coming season.
Here's Morant. It's hauled in by the Heat. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
It was just a challenging game for them. They executed well, but just not well enough to put themselves over the top.
I think they had some key takeaways from that one. Things they did well and things they can improve upon.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
And the foul called on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul of the game. Now here's Melton. Providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game.
Over a 6'8" wingspan for DeAnthony Melton. He's a pest at the defensive end.
And rebounds, steals, deflections. Melton's a stat sheet stuffer, Smitty.
And he also has great activity with his length. A 3-and-D combo guard. Think of someone like Avery Bradley. That's a role Melton could fill.
Denied by Adebayo.
This shot can't get past Bam. His reach is just too much.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards. Doing more work in the painted area. He has really excelled inside.
Pass to Clark. On the wing, Conchar. The three-pointer off the mark. And it's Butler off the drive. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I mean, it is crazy to think how far Jimmy Butler has come. I mean, didn't see a lot of the floor in his first 2 seasons. Then soon after, he made 4 straight All-Star games.
Butler hits them both.
The toughness and passion that Butler plays with is admirable. A natural leader on and off the floor.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Jones. Pass to Clark. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Butler with the ball. Tipped. And so it's Miami with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Miami.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
They've also had a good start tonight hitting the mid-range jumper.
Now here's Melton. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
First team foul.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Butler. The shot misses. Nice D from Anderson. Lets it go from deep. Hits a three-pointer.
He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him. Explosiveness by Butler, leaping way off the ground for that dunk.
Now here's Jones. In his last outing with 12 points. 4-3. That shot is off. And Miami will go the other way with it. It's off to Detroit after this game, where they will face the Pistons.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Fast break. Here come the Heat. Pass to Hero. Back to Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Heat culture is all about work, and this roster is littered with overachievers. Jimmy Butler said, quote, "The Miami Heat look for those diamonds in the rough, players that are hungry, players that have some dog in them and play for one another. These guys do what it takes to be in the league for a while." Brian?
Boy, they compete, right, Allie? Thanks for that.
The physicality of Jimmy Butler poses so many issues for defenders.
2 shots.
Jimmy Butler, one of the great two-way wings we have. Some call him the most complete wing. Hard to argue with the defense he plays.
And with Butler in his defense, he is a menace. Brings intensity and energy every game.
Also add the versatility with who he can guard. Always a threat to come up with a steal. He's an elite defender.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Now Butler. 20 points for him. And he drives in. And that one drops. Butler's got 22.
This is what the coach wants. Get Jimmy Butler the ball going downhill.
Outside Morant. On the wing, Brooks. From deep. Good. And the setup by Morant.
Confident and relatively efficient from three. Brooks gives you another person who can space the floor.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Well, for the teams that are playoff bound right now, what kind of mindset should they have as the regular season winds down?
You know, BA, you don't want to relax. You can't coast into the postseason. That can hurt you. You want to go into it full speed.
2 minutes remaining.
To the inside. The three from Bain. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here's Butler. It's rebounded by Memphis. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
Yeah, they know they should have played better in that one. Not quite sure what happened.
You know, sometimes you don't play up to your full potential. The important thing to figure out is what went wrong.
Now here's Morant. Give him 8. Pass to Bain. Back to Morant. 6 to shoot. Drives to the hoop. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And we've got 1:18 left in the first half of this one. And here's Butler outside. Sinks the tray. Butler's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Timeout call, Memphis.
A capable scorer from all 3 levels. But what's really unique about Kyle Lowry is his physicality near the rim. He bullies defenders.
Memphis trailing here. Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic, even his teammates look a little stunned.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Now here's Morant. 10 points for him. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his second personal foul.
Shrewd decision on the shot by Morant. Goes into the defender to make sure he gets fouled.
And he's good on the second. Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
From deep, Morant. Adebayo grabs the board. The Heat with the lead. Here's Butler. Can't get it to drop. Good work defensively by Brooks. Here's Morant. Pass to Bain.
He works his tail off, and the long arms of Jimmy Butler contested that shot.
That'll do it for the first half. It's the Heat up by 7. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Now here's Morant. Here's Jackson. Pass to Bain. On the wing, Bain. Good, and the setup by Morant. Bain's got his second bucket of the night.
This is what I like about Ja Morant. He stays open to all options. Right there finds the open man.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. And the basket by Bain.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Morant. They get it again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 through 4 to start this half.
That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim. On the wing, Bain. Here's the three. And again, it's Memphis with a three.
Firing on all cylinders here in the third. Only one miss in 5 attempts.
Uncovered. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Bain's got 13 points.
Perfect from the field this quarter. Gotta wonder how long he can sustain it.
We've seen Jimmy Butler develop his game each season. Now a threat to take over.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there.
That's just being out of sync and at the worst time, costly.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Out of bounds, it'll be Memphis's ball.
Memphis ball.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. On the wing, Bain. Miami grabs the miss.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
And you know, Grant, Bam Adebayo expanding his offensive game. He's got a legitimate shot. He's a legitimate threat from mid-range now.
I mean, Adebayo, he takes a lot of shots from mid-range. He does a good amount of damage with his shot. You figure it's just a matter of time before those become three-point attempts. And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Outside Morant. Back to Williams. Pass to Bain. And here's Morant. This for the tie. Here's Adams.
Versatile defender. Bam has the quickness to stay in front of ball handlers and the beef to stand up guys in the post.
Here's Butler. Count that one. Butler's got 41.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
And then Morant with the dunk.
You gotta be faster than that to beat Ja Morant to the spot. He's too explosive.
And it's Butler with the jam.
Timeout called for
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now a timeout called by Memphis. And Grant, back when you played, were there certain types of teams that gave you more trouble, whether it was size or athleticism or maybe shooting?
Well, back in my day, I mean, the big, strong teams had a huge advantage. They could really beat you up and plant big guys inside. It really made it difficult getting to the rim.
Now here's Jones. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. From deep, Melton knocks down the triple. Melton's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And it's in there.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Williams on the wing. Williams on the wing. Let's go with a three. It's hauled in by the Heat.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
And here's Butler outside. Fires the three. They shoot again. And stolen by Clark. Pass to Melton. To the middle. And the basket by Clark. Clark's got his second bucket on the night.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
This is one of Jimmy Butler's go-tos. He loves the jump shot from mid-range.
That one falls. Melton's got 5 now. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Not shy at all. Butler with the confidence. Tremendous ball handling ability.
Melton outside. Inside. Here's Jones. Oh, rejected by Oladipo. Jimmy Butler getting it done for the Miami Heat. And this has to be his best scoring game of the season. And he's not done yet. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. The Heat with the lead. With the drive. He's off on that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. On up the court. And that one's good. Melton.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
That's his first personal foul.
Here's Butler.
First team foul.
And good. Coming on the setup by Oladipo. Butler's got 51.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
His 3rd personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Morant. Brooks outside. Pass to Melton. And here's Morant outside. Adebayo grabs the board. Here's Butler. The offensive rebound. Shot clock at 5. No good that time. Good work defensively by Brooks.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
Great positioning on the putback.
He has elite athleticism, makes Ja Morant a threat on the glass, and you know he can finish.
Relentless in his approach. He has one thing on his mind: close this game out.
Pass to Jackson. Now here's Brooks. Out left to the wing. Back to Jackson. Here's Melton. Fires for 3. Adebayo grabs the board. They're just trying to hold on to this lead, Grant.
And right now, you just can't afford to be careless.
Here's Butler. Driving inside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Butler's got 55.
The physical abilities of Jimmy Butler, wow. Using his power and speed to make plays inside.
Melton on the wing. And it's off from 3-point range. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Pass to Lowry. Butler up top. Shoots over Melton. Outside for Butler. There's the 3. Second chance effort. The shot, no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Pass to Anderson. Now here's Jackson. That one goes in.
The young fella, Jaren Jackson, has showed us the ability to step up and make big shots.
The shot by Butler, no good. Memphis trailing here. And here's Morant. Oladipo with the rebound. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. And here's Butler outside. Counted from distance. Butler's got 58.
He's worked on his jump shot, and now he has the pull-up jump shot as well.
Time called here. The Grizzlies decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 7. Minute 32 left in the fourth quarter here. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I had a chance to find out what Taylor Jenkins was discussing with his players. He told them to be patient, work deep into the clock if you have to, but get good shots. He doesn't want them to look up at the scoreboard. He wants execution on each of its plays.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Yep, that one goes. And now it's just a 2-point Miami lead.
This is why he has the ball. Ja Morant, he loves to deliver in these moments.
Butler into the lane. The shot off that time. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Here's Morant. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. And here's Butler outside. Adams grabs the miss. And the foul called on Victor Oladipo. That's foul number 2 for him.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Pass to Adams. There's Jackson with the 3. And it's Miami with a rebound. This might be a turning point.
Massive possession here.
Butler. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Good idea by Butler. Draw the contact while shooting. Get to the free throw line.
And he's unable to get the second one. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The 3 from Bain. Oh, a tremendous 3. We're tied.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
And here's Butler. And there's the drive. Good!
Defense, what defense? Jimmy Butler was determined to knock that one down.
Memphis calls timeout. They're trailing by 2. 1 second left in the game. Your thoughts, guys?
And this comes down to whether they want to go for a 3 to win or send it to overtime with a 2. Either way, it's got to happen off this inbound pass.
The 3 from Bain. So a close game sees Miami taking this one. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Steve Smith, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for being with us.